Okay, guys. Okay, fam. Okay, fam. We got some live action here. Okay. Now, Wayne couldn't wait to run his ass over there and tell Anthony about Dave buying her a house. Okay, Dave buying Amber a house. Couldn't wait to tell her ass over there, and Anthony sitting there talking about something. Well, he probably didn't get her that house. He probably just told her that he got it. But Amber, so she believed in anything. And Wayne was like, but I thought about that when I was over here, and it don't matter. Because even if it's not her house, she's living in it. So it don't matter because she's living in it. So at the end of the day, yeah, he went out there and bought a house, whether it's for her or not, but she's living in it. So at the end of the day, he still got a new house. Okay, a new house. And he was like, and I know she's just trying to make sure she throws shade on your baby mama, but at the end of the day, that's a gorgeous house. And they say it's a lake, but I ain't seen no lake yet. But it's a lake. They say it's a lake. She says a lake behind it. So Anthony's sitting there all salty and stuff. Then Denisha comes out and Wayne tells Denisha, well, you ain't got to never worry about Amber coming back here because Amber man just bought her a brand new house. And she was like, and Denisha was like, well, that was a nice gesture. Wayne said, no, that ain't no gesture. If that's a gesture, that's the biggest gesture I ever saw. That ain't no gesture. Nah, that's a man that bought her a house. What if Anthony would have bought you a house? And so Denisha ain't say nothing. So Wayne was like, well, see, she's lost for words. She can't even say anything because at the end of the day, yeah, Chanel pocketbook is a gesture, but this ain't no gesture. This is a big ass house. Let me show you a picture. He's showing Denisha a picture. She's like, oh, that's nice. That's good for her. She's getting all her blessings. And so Anthony's sitting there looking at Denisha like, what? So then Wayne was like, "Yeah, you ain't got to never ever worry about Amber no more, cause her man going out buying houses. He built different. He built different. He out there buying houses. Okay, at the end of the day, and so then he was like, so then Wayne had said to Denisha, told me something, cause at the end of the day, Amber don't need nothing else, nothing else. And then Denisha was like, well, that's good. She's like, and Wayne told me something. She don't need nothing from nobody on this porch. She don't need nothing from nobody on this porch. Nobody on this porch. And Anthony over there feeling so salty. So I'm saying, well, I got my woman. She's very secured and I ain't had to buy her a house. No, you actually moved her into your house. Dummy, you moved her into your house. You didn't have to buy a house because you moved her into your house. Your community house. Because that's what it is. Rolanda's been there. Amber's been there. Shayla's been there. Now Denisha's there. You just like Mike got the community D, you got the community house, okay? You moved her into the community house. That's what you did. That's exactly what you did. You ain't go buy that lady no house. You wasn't thinking about that lady. But now you're gonna be salty because we know at the end of this, when Wayne leave, oh, he's gonna be on the phone with Amber. He's gonna be on the phone just like he called his lawyer up, right? But he's gonna be on the phone with Amber. And see, Amber's name is not when his lawyer go look for that deed, her name is not gonna be on that deed yet because at the end of the day, she haven't signed them papers for the deed yet. And I guarantee you, Dave is doing that on purpose. He's delaying the signature of the deed because he know Anthony will try to go after it. So I guarantee that when his lawyer go pull that information, Amber's name is not gonna be on there. She gonna say, oh no, Dave Young actually bought a brand new house, so we can't use that for against him because. And then when you say, well, hold it, she moved into the house. Well, I had to move into the house because your client moved his girlfriend and her son in. Did he not tell you that? So I had to go move somewhere because your client moved his girlfriend and his son into our home. So I could not actually live there because your client actually moved his girlfriend and his son in, and then renovated the guest bedroom for her son. So I could not live there. So again, I'm telling you, that next call when everybody leaves is Anthony going to check Amber. I guarantee he gonna call Amber. Also, you think your man is something because he bought you a house? That's what he did. He bought you a house. That's what he getting points now because he bought you a house. Because he's salty. He is salty. Then we saw the next skit is when Ron is actually sitting there with Sade in their therapy session, and Sade telling him, you know, the things you do triggers her, and she's tired of it. The things you do triggers her, and she's tired because at the end of the day, you would say some stuff and then you disappear. But see, it's a tick for tack with Ron. It's a tick for tack. Everything that like he can't hold accountability of what he do. Because then he had to say, oh, yeah, well, she's not mentioning what she did. Y'all wasn't together, Ron. You keep saying it doesn't matter. It does. Y'all wasn't together. But when you did that with Peori, you was together. You didn't tell Sade it was over. Yeah, you left the keys on the table, but you didn't tell her it was over. She didn't know. She didn't know nothing. So, again, you produce triggers. That's what you do. You produce triggers. Then we had the skit where our favorite little niece found out her car and phone is off. Her card declined and her phone is off. And she told my son, well, I don't know what to do. I don't know. And then Cameron was sitting there like, well, did you pay your, do you got money in the car? And she was like, yeah, the money I give is always money in the car because that's my allowance. And he said, what? He said, yeah, your father either took all that money out of there or he closed that card down. Okay? And so she was like, you think? And he said, yeah, ain't no think, I know. And then he was like, and then that phone, did you pay your cell phone bill? She was like, I don't pay my cell phone bill. My father and Bethany pays it. Well, your father cut the phone off. Your father cut the phone off, Brooke. And she told me, what am I going to do? What am I going to... You should have thought about that. You should have thought about that when you thought you was grown. So now you could be grown and you go figure it out. Because at the end of the day, yeah, Larry and Shara cut that damn phone off and they closed, they canceled that damn account. You would not be pulling money out that account. No, because see, that's what's actually making you stay out here in these streets longer. Because you got all the money that you need. No. You 18, you go figure that shit out. You go figure it out. And if Brooke come home, I'll be like, no, Brooke, you ain't coming back here. You're 18. You talk to us with your smart ass mouth. You tell us what you gonna do, not what we tell you gonna do, but what you gonna do. You go figure that shit out, and you can figure that shit out without our help, because I'm not helping you. I'm not helping you get back on my phone plan. I'm not helping you get back on get that card activated. I'm not helping you do none of that. Because at the end of the day, my name is on that phone plan. My name is on that card. I'm not helping you. So you could go figure it out and talk that smart shit to somebody else now. That's what you could go do. Because at the end of the day, talk that smart shit to somebody else. Okay? Well, thank you guys for tuning in to the Talk of the Table. Let's chat. Continue to like, share, subscribe, and continue to leave your comments. I am Tasha, and we're going to keep this rolling.